I'm Melissa Thomas. I'm the director of Prentis, which is an ATA, an apprenticeship training agency. The purpose of our organisation is to match local young people to as many apprenticeship vacancies as we can find in the area. So we identify local companies who are interested in taking on an apprentice. We work with them to identify their skills needs and what type of young person they'd be interested to take on and what vacancies that they have and whether that meets the criteria of an apprenticeship. Once we've linked in with that company, we support them in writing the job advert, writing their job description. We will help them put the job advert out on a range of web links to encourage as many young people to apply for that job. In that process, we'll also help them select. So we might shortlist for them, and then during the time when they're interviewing, we'll take part in that interview with them and just support that employer to find the most suitable young person to meet their needs.
By working with Prentis, it means we can access the Welsh Government Apprentice Vacancy Service, which is very useful to the school.
Since we've worked with Prentis, it's been really, really positive. We've been able to sit with them, explain what we need. They've gone out and put it into adverts. We've worked with them to see the selection process, to get the people we need and been able to place them into the areas that we've wanted them to be.
We've worked with Prentis now for 4 years. We've really successfully recruited apprentices, I believe. We've had apprentices that have gone on to do some pretty amazing things. So, we've invested in the programme and I think our investment in it has meant you've invested in us, helping us support and recruit the apprentices we need.
What we do offer is a recruitment process alongside a payroll and the full HR contract of employment, and quite often smaller organisations just don't have that range of people working for them. So having an agency to take on those roles and responsibilities is something that takes that headache away from them. They can get on and run their business whilst we're doing all of the HR facilities.
My experience of applying for an apprenticeship through Prentis was really simple. They give me beginning qualifications, so the pre-apprentice qualifications was level 1 and level 2 in sports coaching. And from there, everything was simple and everything was step by step, and I was guided through the whole way, which made everything a clean transition into the apprenticeship.
My experiences of the application process with Prentis has been great. It's been quick, efficient. Being able to have a quick interview with them first before I had my interview here at the school gave me a good bit of experience in what to expect, and they were able to give me a lot more information about the role before I came to the interview here, which I found really helpful. Their HR induction, again, was really efficient. It was quite nice and relaxed. I was worried it could be a bit of I was worried it might be sort of a test environment, but it was informal but informative and really accommodating to when I was going to be able to do it after work.
So once we find the right person for the right post, we work with that young person to ensure that we have a safer recruitment process. We ensure that we've got 2 references for every young person. We ensure that we do a DBS check if they're going to work in an environment where that is required. And we also ensure that the young person is linked with the relative registered body.
We would wholeheartedly recommend this to other schools. The benefits that the apprenticeship scheme brings to the schools is phenomenal. We've managed to do a lot more in-school based programmes at both admin, sports, IT and teaching assistant that otherwise we wouldn't have been able to do.
I would totally recommend Prentis to other schools. They take all the hassle out of sourcing new people for you, and they actually work really well with making sure they meet the criteria. So you may be wanting people that have specific skills to work with complex young people. They do all of that for you, so they do all the groundwork, and the calibre of staff that come through are superb.